Good morning, everybody. Well, I'm up literally bright and early, heading to Vancouver, fighting traffic here. As you can see, sorry, I'm under underpass. Heading to St. Paul's Hospital. Another long day in medical. Got an MRI at 9, so it's 7:45 right now. And then I have injections at 1 o'clock, so probably won't get back to the hotel till at least 4. It's going to be a long day, long, painful day. MRIs are easy. You just lay there and listen. I call that a cheese grater because they're but that'll be easy, but the injections are hard because they're painful. But I know that once I get the injections, I'll be really good for the next 5 weeks, 4 weeks, 5 weeks-ish. So it'll be worth it, but not something I look forward to as an amputee. But there's things in life that you don't want to do, but you just do. There's the Sandman Hotel, that one that I said, man, can you please fix it? Every time I stay there, there's drama. But let's get on our way to St. Paul's Hospital in Vancouver, BC, and hopefully get through some of this traffic. Oh my God. Ugh. I don't know how people live down here, but they obviously get used to it, and hands down to them for getting used to it. Hey everybody, my name is Andrew Adley. After a workplace accident, I was left as a bump knee amputee. I had a decision to make. Get busy living or get busy dying. Obviously, you only have one life, so I made a decision to get busy living, exploring every opportunity that's presented to me. Tune in every week for different adventures, both from accessibility standpoint to adventures with my family and friends. And every adventure begins with one leg at a time. You know, in the past 3 years coming down here every 6 weeks, I've never seen this road not have construction. It must be like the never-ending project. I don't know, they just constantly like digging it up. This here is the Sheraton Wall Center. This is where I met the bellboy that allows me to park over there. I guess they have an early bird deal that allows you to park there almost all day, and it cost me $35 with a tip, which is incredible. They actually, later on in the video, see that they put pylons around Grover because I had to not snug up to the curb so I could deploy the ramp because there was a railing right next to it. I am so thankful to have met these guys. Man, it makes my life so much easier. Before I was parking on the road, trying to worry about time and then feed the meter. Oh my God. Well, hey there guys. So we made it safe and sound. I'm parked at Sheraton Wall Center like I did last time. They've been really good.
$10 an hour for parking, but spin around so you can see. You can see where I'm parked there. And I'll turn my keys in to this gentleman. They're so good here. Man, it's so much better. Just being able to have Grover all safe, and you can see where this is where we're parked. The Sheraton Wall Center, and it's $10 an hour for parking, which is a little bit higher than street parking, but then I don't have to move. So St. Paul's is right across the street, and Century Plaza is right there too. So it's just so great. And the best thing is I know that Grover's secure, because in this neighborhood, you never know. So what do you guys think of that traffic? That was 11 kilometers to get here from my hotel. And it took me just over an hour and 10 minutes, something like that. That's nuts. But I guess they just get used to it. I was gonna leave an hour before my appointment, and I'm like, no, I better leave an hour and a half. So lucky I did. Ooh, chili con carne out here. I'm not gonna bring a sweater because I'm gonna be going inside, so. Oh, I'm so thankful to have Century Plaza here. They make life so much easier. And they're so good there, like, Rover's parked out front. I can go there and get my laptop later if I need it or anything. We're gonna cross over here. You see that St. Paul's is all decorated in their Christmas colors, lights of hope, they're calling it. It seems like they start decorating in like October. The homeless are pretty good here today. There's not a whole lot of them. Maybe they did a roundup or something. Morning. Ooh, the tunnel of hope. This I hope my injections don't hurt. Maybe. Okay, so here we go into St. Paul's Hospital. I'll just film getting in, but I won't film patients and stuff because that's not fair. Oh yeah, they've got the wave thing. Oh. Apparently you just drive by it and it waves, it opens itself. That's kind of cool. Hello. Thank you. So this is the front of St. Paul's. Going down, this is the Bernard Street entrance. So. Hey guys, so I'll catch up to you with you after I get the MRI and in between my next injections. Time to go see the cheese grater. Ultrasound radiology. Okay, let me get in there and I'll catch up with you guys. Hey guys, so here I am sitting here waiting for the MRI. I always find the staff, they're all funny. Whenever you're real with them, they're real with you, and it's kind of funny to go along with it. Now this thing, I don't know if it goes front or backwards, and they make it a little small. So, we'll see. They always laugh about Gump here, so whatever.
let's get into the MRI.
A little later.
Well, hey there, guys. So it's all done and the MRI's done. It didn't go as good as I guess they would have liked. MRIs are all off motion, and my stump didn't want to stay still, so I was getting shocks and stuff. In retrospect, they should have done the injections first and then done the MRI the next day, because it would have been a lot easier. So they had to redo a couple scans a couple times, which wasn't the best, but I think the girl was getting a little frustrated with me. But it's like involuntary motion, so you can't control it at all. So it is what it is. So I got about an hour and a half ish break before the injections come. So I'm gonna run over across the street to Starbucks and steal some Wi-Fi and kill some time. So let me get out of this hospital. Hey there, guys. So I had coffee here, Sheraton Wall Center, Starbucks, and I don't know, like, nothing seems to amaze me anymore.
How are you today?
Good. Just putting more stuff in the vehicle.
Got it.
Thanks, boss. Bellboys are awesome here. Anyways, yeah, I went there and I thought, okay, well, I'm just going to the washroom and then I'm going to edit some videos. Great. And I go up to the barista. I don't know how to pronounce it. Sorry for my lack of education. Put that there. And I'm like, oh, do you have washrooms? And she's like, yeah, they're on the 3rd floor and you got to take the elevator up. Which I was like, okay, this is weird, because this is just a regular Starbucks. And so I take the elevator up to the 3rd floor. Fine. And this is what I find. There's 3 steps up to the men's washroom. I even asked the house cleaner, I'm like, is there another washroom? She's like, no. I said, is there any accessible ones? And she's like, yeah, maybe in the other tower if you go across the street. I'm sorry, Sheraton Wall Center, but that's just not acceptable in this day and age, especially when one of the biggest hospitals in BC is across the street, St. Paul's. Like, you're dealing with people with mobility challenges and you can't go to the regular washroom if you're a guy. Girls, their 3rd floor just looks like level. Of course, I didn't creep them and go in there, but hey, ladies. But, you know, the men's 3 stairs up, like I showed in this picture. Like, that's just not acceptable in this day and age. So, I don't know. Never ceases to amaze me what's out there for accessibility. I don't think you realize it until you're actually in a chair and you need these services. I honestly felt like I was just gonna pee on the street like the homeless people. Like, I mean, what else choice do I have here? So, anyways, we're gonna get back to St. Paul's Hospital for injections, which will be always a lot of fun. Had by all. And see Dr. Lucky Charms. Now, if you didn't catch my last video, Lucky Charms is from Ireland. So if you guys are 80s kids, you remember that Lucky Charms commercial. So I call him Lucky Charms, and we have a good laugh. It's not an insult. I think he actually appreciates it because he kind of breaks the ice with him. So he's a really, really talented doctor. So just a young guy from Ireland, which in Canada, we're so lucky to have him. And there's what St. Paul's looks like now with the lights off. Go, we check in with the same girls that I checked in earlier with, except this is in a different spot. Yeah. Okay, let's go through the dark tunnel of death. Hopefully not get molested.
Sorry.
Poor lady.
Oh.
I've been in that situation
The engine really slows us down.
where you're doing everything you can just to walk, and it's just so painful. I've been there, done it. Just trying not to rush her, but I'm on a hill, so I don't want to roll backwards. I've been in that situation. It's tough. Just take it one step at a time. That's all you can do, right?
I will.
It will get better. Good luck to you. I feel bad because you're so tunnel focused and going, oh my God, I have to get this far. And sometimes, you know, you just got to take a break and just take it one step at a time. Like my title is. It's kind of ironic, but that's the truth. I remember so many days being in that kind of situation and just trying to take it one step at a time. So here we go back into St. Paul's and follow the blue line to the second floor to radiology. Aha, we got the right area. There's the blue line. Follow the blue line. So I'll get back to you guys after I'm done the injections. I'm not looking forward to this. Every 6 weeks, it's like, ugh. But you gotta smile, bear it, and move on, right? That's all you can do. Take it one leg at a time, like I was just telling that lady outside. I love this building. It's so old and so beautiful. Anyways, catch up with you guys after. Well, hey there, guys. So that was the most painful thing that I've had done in a long time. So what they did, instead of, I'll put it in a diagram, but instead of freezing the end of the nerves where my neuromas form, neuromas are like balls of nerves. So they basically can't grow anymore and they grow into a ball, which creates pain. So what happens with the nerves is when they hit a wall, they become a ball and they become like a neuroma or like a scar. And that's where I get the pain from. So normally what he's doing is injecting that ball with like freezing it to shut off the feeling to it. So this time what he did, and Lucky Charms is just brilliant. I'm so lucky to have him. Sorry again. He went upstream. So basically he went up the nerve. All good, don't rush, don't rush. It's not worth it. So he went upstream. So what happened was when he froze it, it felt like the sun. It was like just little at first, like a bee sting, and then it just suddenly whoop, and it went all the way to the end. It was like, oh my God. I guess the other thing it felt like is a muscle cramp, but really severe. So he did that once, got through it, and then he had to redo it again because he wanted to make sure he got the whole thing. So then he had to redo it to make sure he got the whole thing, and he didn't. Thank you. So again, I got the same feeling, but just a little bit less. So then he did it again, got a little bit less, and then the fourth time he got it all. So now the whole end of my stump or residual limb is just numb. It's perfect. So instead of injecting each one, which is really painful, it's like poking at a toothache. This time he just injected the main one, which is so much better. So fingers crossed, we'll try it and see what happens. Like, the thing about nerves is they're so experimental. There's not a lot of information about them. Sorry. So, you know, it's trial by error. In the MRI this morning, he saw that the nerves were wrapped around the end, which was a totally different way than what he thought the nerves were. So that was very useful to him. So, long day at St. Paul's. I got here at 8:30 and now it's 3:30-ish, but it's fully worth it. So I gotta go pick up Grover, pay the parking bill, and get back to the hotel and rest. But thank you guys so much for going on this journey with me and watching all my shenanigans and everything that happened on this trip. I can't speak to you guys how much I appreciate you guys watching my shenanigans and commenting along the bottom. So just remember, take it one leg at a time. If you can't, crawl. Just take it just a little bit at a time, and you get through life's problems.